important, Otto, because we're going to see the fastest man ever over 100 meters from the United States back on the track competitively in almost a year.
Yeah, it's been 352 days since his last race, and American track and field fans around the world have been asking, when is Tyson Gay going to run? The trials are 2 weeks away. He has decided to come here to New York, run in the B race to test himself and see where he is. And you hear the ovation by this New York crowd. I feel like a reasonable expectation of time today, Paul, is in the 10:0 range. There are only 3 Americans that have run under 10 seconds. And as you know, top 3 will be going to London from those trials. So if Tyson Gay can run something in the 10:0 range today, I think he is well on course. Now, of course, if he gets into the 9s or something greater than that, then I think he will go into Eugene, Oregon with a whole heap of confidence.
So it's certainly possible that we're going to find out in a few moments whether or not Tyson Gay has a chance to go back to the Olympics as we look at the rest of the competition. Certainly the focus is all on lane number 6, but also Jason Young in lane number 3 from Jamaica, and his countryman Kamar Bailey Cole will offer some real competition to push Tyson Gay.
Well, Bailey Cole has run 10.09 and Young 10.19. Depending on what type of race Tyson has here, this could be a push by them or a pull. So we'll see. But this is a race that the entire track and field world will be paying attention to, because the American record holder could be a big factor in London if he is in fact ready to compete at the highest level.
You see lane number 2 is open. Leroy Dixon from the United States has scratched. How did Gay's countenance look to you? Usually very serious around the starting blocks. Very nervous in this situation?
He looked a little apprehensive. That's to be expected when you haven't raced in a year. But he looks confident.
Fair start, and Tyson Gay out very nicely. So is Jeremy Bascom down in lane 1. But it's all Tyson Gay. Now it's just a question. What is the time? 10 flat for Tyson Gay.
Well, I put 10:05 out there as the marker, and it's into a headwind of -1.5. Tyson Gay essentially just ran 9:90, folks. When you factor in that win at the bottom right of your screen, Tyson Gay is not only back, he's ready to challenge Justin Gatlin at the U.S. trials.
Tyson Gay underwent his 2nd surgery for a torn labrum in his right hip. That last surgery was in July, and the comeback has been slow.
Here's Tyson Gay, and we were expecting something in the 10:0 range. We got that 10 flat, but considering the headwind, this young man who has not run a race in almost 50 weeks comes back and runs a time that's as fast as he has run in quite some time. This is a lot more than I think even the biggest Tyson Gay fans expected. He had a great start and then pulled away from this field, and if he can stay healthy, Paul, that's the key. If he can maintain his health, I think he can climb aboard his 2nd U.S. 100-meter team.
Live once again from Randall's Island, and let's go down to Lewis Johnson with Tyson Gay.
All right, Paul, thank you very much. Well, Tyson, 10.00. What does that tell you?
It tells me that I'm healthy and I can get all the mental stuff on my mind and just race now.
As you came to this track, it's been a long time since you spiked up and got in the blocks. How much nerves are going on there with you as you really came out here to show everyone and yourself that you were back?
I was pretty nervous. Like you said, it's been 365 days since I've raced, so it feels good to get out here.
So let's go back through the race. Take us through your start, through all of the phases, and tell me how you felt. What were you thinking?
Yeah, I was a little nervous at the start. When they shot the gun, I popped up a little bit just from nervousness. And I tried to just stay relaxed and finish the race.
All right, now as you leave this track, you feel like 10.0 is probably a strong time with the win date. As Otto said, maybe 9.90. What does that tell you about a couple of weeks from now at the Olympic trials?
Yeah, it told me that I need to go back to the drawing board, fix a few things, and I should be ready by trials.
And finally, no one can understand how difficult it has been to go through 2 surgeries to try to make it back to this moment. Tell us about that.
Yeah, it's been very difficult mentally, trying to stay strong, listening to the critics saying they can't come back. So it just feels good to come out here and run in front of the fans.
All right, is 10.0 good enough for one bit of a smile there?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, there it is. All right, Tyson, thank you.